What's up, guys? Welcome to Subpar Golf Vlogs. Video number 2 here. We're playing the front 9 here at Kalispell, starting off on a short par 4. This one is drivable. You just have to hit a really nice high cut. And I pretty much just hit a straight ball here. And I leave myself about pin high, give myself about 40 yards. This is a tougher chip depending on the pin. I got lucky where the pin is, and I didn't have to stop it. This green slopes severely from back to front, but we give ourselves about 6 feet for birdie. I've been really working here on my putting. I noticed in the last video that I keep my heel off the ground, and I wanted to kind of improve on that. And that actually, I talked about how I had a tournament in the last video, and I actually shot my personal best on the weekend, and I ended up getting a gross skin, so that was awesome. But no, we'll do the front 9 today, and I'm thinking about playing another course that is my home course here on Friday and doing a recording there. It's just for me personally, just being able, and I sink that one to go 1 under, and for me personally to see it, all these putts and all these swings have really helped me, improve. And as you can see, I improved the camera angle. So horizontal is the way to go. I think the videos look so much better. And I also, I'm going to record through my microphone, and I bought a microphone, but I'm recording through my iPhone. And yeah, hopefully the quality gets better and better. And I'm excited to go further with some of these videos. Number 2 there, I know I kind of blew through that. Dogleg left par 4. That's all OB down the left. In the summer, I'll record a video. It gets a lot more intimidating because those trees aren't as bare. Second shot, I couldn't go long there, and I went long. But I left myself with a reasonable third shot here, or fourth shot for par. First 3 holes on this front side are very scoreable. First 2 holes are pretty much drivable, and then there's a par 5 that's pretty easy. Then the true grind of the course is 4 through 9. There is a par 5 and 2 par 3s, but they are tougher holes on the course. And unfortunately, we missed that one to drop back to even, but it is what it is. As you'll notice here, it's a little bit darker in this video, and that's the case because this video was taken a little bit later in the day. I played through a bunch of high schoolers when I was playing, so that's why this was recorded later. I just played 1, 2, 3 again because this comes right back up to the clubhouse. You can see it in the background. So straight away, par 5 here. Pushed the first shot about 500 yards. I didn't hit my drive. 500 yards, about 270. Then I hit the 2-iron. About 250 up the hill. It hit the tree there, which actually guards the green. It's a beautiful, large tree that guards the green. I'm surprised it hasn't gone down because as you can see, even from the camera angle, if you go back, it is pretty crooked. It is extremely crooked. So I'm surprised it hasn't fell yet. But yeah, I look on the screen, this is another great putt. Definitely 2 sliders from left to right. You got to like it when you're making those. We moved to 1 under. So this number 1 handicap hole, number 4, about a 425-yard par 4, and it looks straight. I hit this dead straight, but you either got to put it in an 8's fairway, you miss right, or you put it down the thin fairway of 4. And I went through the fairway, and I had 125 yards. You can see this is a pretty sweet punch shot through the trees. The green is off that last tree, pretty much you can see just to the left of my bag. And I went a little bit long here. And this chip, I got to say, this one was tough because it was on the downslope and kind of in a hole. This green's pretty flat, but I ended up playing this really, really well. Rolled all the way down, and I thought I made this. Nope. I really thought I made this. But, is what it is. So on to number 5. This is a straight uphill par 4. Definitely a more difficult hole on the course. It has a ravine from 140 to around 80 yards. And it is uphill on the approach shot if you are in the ravine, and the green is absolutely brutal. But we end up hitting a good drive, decent second shot, but we went a little long. And now I have a pretty routine chip that I hit about pin high. It definitely broke off a lot more than I thought it would. And yeah, just definitely working on those putting and stuff like that. The best advice I can give you, even though it's boring, is putting. That's what took a lot of shots off my game. I was about a 3-2 last year for a handicap 3, got down to a 2, even almost to a plus at the end of the year. And then I'm about a +1 now. So really improved with that. Putting and short game has helped. So move on with par. We're still 1 under. We move to the 6th. This is a straightaway, beautiful par 4, but it has OB down the left. And I absolutely rip a 4-iron here. Gives me about $140 in, and I hit a soft pitching wedge. You'll notice sometimes that the app will sometimes show the shot, sometimes won't. I had some difficulty with it, and it just gets kind of annoying with the shot tracer at times. And you can honestly sometimes see the ball fly through the air, which I think looks better than an automated, flight tracker. And obviously here, I completely misread that. That was not great. But we get par here, move to the 7th, and we're still 1 under. 7-iron, straightaway, par 3 here, OB left, water, and bunker to the right. And I absolutely, you can see the pin is over on the left side of the green. This was so perfectly played. I hit this so good, and I honestly thought I dunked it. And I had landed, if you could see, just to my right. You can't see my ball marker because I repaired it. But landed like 3 feet long. It was so close, though, to dunking. It was awesome. So pretty long putt straight away, but tracking right in the cut, baby. So good putt there. Moves me to 1 under with a par 5. Now, this may be a par 5, but it's definitely the toughest on the course. Straight uphill. Obviously, the water doesn't come into play off the tee shot, but this is a brutal par 5 if you're out of place, as you can see on this shot here. And I had a window to cut. I'm about 240, plays about 260 uphill from here. And I'm surprised how high I hit it because I tried to play it off my back foot and I just kind of came up and out of it. As you could tell, it's typically going to be my miss, especially by a shot that comes up here. And yeah, I still was okay. And I was about $125 here. I hit up a gap wedge and I flared it way right. It ended up going long, and it left me completely out of position here. I mean, this shot, to end up where I was after this shot, I mean, I hit a full flop, and that's going up the hill, which is nice, but it rolls specifically from the ball's right, if we're looking at it now. This green slopes severely from back to front. In fact, if you're on the front, it's a false front, it'll roll off the front 10, 15 yards. So it's no joke with that. So we leave ourselves with about a 6-footer for par. I had so many left to right sliders, and I made most of them today. But this one I had to play, and I was
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Just rimmed it out. So it is what it is. We move back to we were 2 under, now we're 1 under. So we're 1 under going into the 9th. This is a pretty short par 3. It's a beautiful finishing hole to the front. But it just, for some reason, plays a little bit more difficult than what it should. It's a pretty huge green. The pitch was pretty good here. And so, yeah, we'll tap that in to shoot 1 under. We ended up shooting 35, 3 birdies, 2 bogeys, 5 pars. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good day.